If you had to describe junior college or JUCO football to somebody that never seen it before, how would you describe it?
Football jail.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I gets mine. 2-4 to 2-6, and if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.
Get Got Podcast presented by PrizePicks. Let me introduce them though. Unless you want to, Beast Mode. Want me to introduce them?
Man, do your corporate, man. Quit playing with me, man.
Wow, Lord. There you go. When you missed the party, man. But I'm the corporate guy. But it's okay.
You
It's
heard
okay.
what you said, Mr. Party Man.
Mr.
Mr. Party Man.
Mr. Party Man. All right, Beast Mode. We got a great guest on today, okay? From Compton, California, assistant coach at Compton College, Independence Community College head coach from 2016 to 2018. Last Chance U, featured on seasons 3 and 4. Look, check this out. Nationally recognized as a big-time junior college football coach, rose to fame as a breakout personality on Last Chance U, known for developing D1 talent in non-traditional paths, okay? Built a reputation for blunt.
You know what that mean, Mike?
What's
you
that?
know what that mean, Mike? That
What
means
it mean?
That's what that means.
Oh. Hood figures.
Hey,
I'm gonna let you.
And D1, I only recruited NFL players. I didn't recruit D1 players.
There you go. You heard him. You heard him.
Make sure we clear.
Yeah. One of the most talked about figures in junior college football. Welcome to the show, Coach JB.
Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys having me.
Man,
Coach.
respect, big dog.
Thank you for coming on, man. But I can't lie. My son is a huge fan. My son is 16 years old, and he like, you interviewing Coach JB?
Man,
Dad, can he cuss you out like he did the guys on TV? I said, hold up, man. Hold up. Hold up, man.
Hey, dog, we was at an event. Eddie George grabbed the phone, and Eddie George get on FaceTime. He called his son like this, and he's like, cuss this mother. And I was like, his son was get out the shower damn near butt naked, and we're at an event with Eddie George and on blast. I was laughing, but his son was blushing like a mother.
Hey, Coach, man. First of all, obviously, gotta love your authenticity. Obviously, me and Beast Mode do this podcast, man. We got a lot of different people on. Beast Mode, one of the most authentic people in the world, man. So to have somebody like you, a personality like you on, man, is definitely an honor to have you on. But I want to start right there. You got a unfiltered way of approach of coaching. Where'd that come from, and why do you think it's needed when with
Mike? You just said it. Compton, man.
Hey,
Sometimes it's just in you. You know what I mean? Most people, they like, to get this off me. But when it's in you, you can't fake that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Or you can't rehearse it. You can't go look in the mirror and find that. You know what I'm talking about? That is like what Coach Sherm used to tell us. When you shake up the bottle, what's going to come out? And you take the cap off, what's going to come out? That's that shit that's in you. Ain't no way around that.
Real recognize real, right? At the end of the day. I think it's called the it factor, dog. Y'all had it. You know what the it factor is. You either got it or you don't. I don't think you could fake it. Like, listen, we can be real blunt. Like a lot of these babies, I still call them babies, these kids in the hood, especially in the inner city, that we all coached and raised and being raised in it. I look at them and I say, we all clown them. Man, you dumb up. Whatever we say, right? But they not stupid. That's the one damn thing. They not stupid. They see right through a fake quick minute. And there's too many fake ass good boys out here. Not only coaches, but players. And we all know what a fake ass good boy is. That means we smiling in your face right now, but then later on go. I always tell people, dog, don't be surprised at getting stabbed in the back. Just surprised when you turn around and see who's holding the knife. Because a lot of these fake good boys are out here. And unfortunately, that's why we grew up and seen a lot of cats that got smoked over abroad or some dumbass that thought we were our boys. A lot of them don't understand it. Real recognizes real at the end of the day. And I don't think you could fake that or manifest it or rehearse it it's either you in your DNA or it's not. And you know, I'm one of one. That's probably why, to answer your question, Rob, I'm one of one. My pops grew up in Compton when it was all white, transitioned. He graduated Compton High with the first brother. My grandpa let the first brother into Compton, worked for him. I mean, they burned a cross on our lawn way before I was born. So that's how deep Compton was. Remember, Compton was the Beverly Hills of California back in the day. Yep. So, and then that's, you know, then 67, the Watts riots happened. All that I wrote about in my book. A lot of Compton people, historians don't really know, but the NFL commissioner that made it what it is, and my father were best friends all through high school. Pete Rozelle, he's a Compton legend.
Man, get the hell out of here, bro. For real?
Yeah. So grew up on the same street. I got pictures.
All in your DNA.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize, man, Duke Snyder, you know, you name it. Anthony Anderson, his brother, grew up across the street from me. Todd Bridges, you know, the OG Todd Bridges, you know, all of them. Marcellus Wiley, you know, Larry Allen, we all grew up together. So all in the same neighborhood.
LA, big offensive tackle, LA. I played with him in San Francisco.
Hey, from Compton.
Man, God rest his soul, man.
Wow, it's unbelievable.
Bro.
Passed away, man. He was coaching his kid up north by Marshawn. He was up there at Grant High. And Sac, yeah. And he was at De La Salle. He was at De La Salle coaching at De La Salle. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Larry Allen, one of the best to ever do it. Yeah, we all from Compton, man. So there's a lot of history there. Marilyn Monroe from Compton. So yeah, we got a lot.
Hold on, man. You just throwing it out there now because Marilyn
Hey, get your folks to Google some there. Get your folks to check me out.
Jacob Roach, man.
Kevin Costner. I can keep going. I can name every white. Hey, Kevin Costner. I go all the way down the list. There's all kind of. Then we get into the brothers. When I grew up all brothers. So there was Anthony Anderson, Todd Bridges, you know, all them cats, you know.
Yeah.
Coach, I mean, let's be honest. We were joking before we jumped on, talking about white people, black people, all that type of stuff, man. And you deal with kids from a very specific area, inner city kids. A lot of these kids are black, right? How you stay so comfortable in your skin and like so comfortable with who you are, like, because these kids look at you as a leader. How do you do it?
They look at me as a father. They look at me as a father. There's a difference. See, what happens is that we all know, and a lot of folks might take it the wrong way that goes out on social media because they don't know me. So I don't really give. They can eat a dick. The bottom line is, they don't realize that a lot of them come from single mamas raising 3 or 4 kids. And when I get them and I cuss them out, everyone's up in arms and they see me on Last Chance U. They're like, damn, how can a skin tone cuss out your skin tone? And they love them still because real recognize real. And at the end of the day, they know if I'm for them or against them. They're not dumb. So at the end of the day, they're like, damn, coach, I didn't have a dad, whoop. And that's why I'm like harder than most cats are, because I'm trying to get them to where they could not get themselves, which is the definition of what? Coaching. So hate me now, love me later. I don't care if you hate me now. At the end, please do this. Find a former player of mine, 28 in the NFL, 8 Super Bowl champs, 8 first rounders, talking about me on social media. I'm still waiting for the tweet. I ain't seen it. But all the in the media, Marshawn hate on me every day. Oh, JB racist, JB did. You don't know me. I don't give a fuck what you think. But you won't step up to me in person. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's the truth of the matter is real recognize reals. And these kids, they know. Because they've been lied to their whole life by somebody. And they knew they got by somebody, and they mamas cuss them out way harder than me. So when I get them, I tell them straight out, boy, get your ass to class. And then the mama, and mama already gave me permission. See, the cold part is nobody realized. I already got permission from mama. It's a wrap. You don't realize I recruited your mama first.
Yeah,
that's what cold recruiters do. Player Jermaine Johnson, first rounder 4 years ago for the Jets. He's with the Titans now. Doug, I signed him without talking to him before. I talked to his mama for way before him. And then I got Jermaine, and then we built a relationship. And he played for me for 2 years, went to Georgia, and then Florida State, obviously, and then to the Jets. But like, dog, he couldn't get out from under me. I could all day long because the mama wasn't making him let him go nowhere. So you gotta sew up the fabric and the root source before you think. That's why these kids are leaving right now every 5 minutes because the coach ain't got no relationship with them. He's fake all over the place lying to these kids.
This is the Show Love segment brought to you by PrizePicks, where you can win real cash by just picking more or less on your favorite players. Beast Mode.
What's happening?
Now that the NFL season is over, let's show some love to these damn hoopers. Beast Mode, LeBron James is older than you and is still doing it. His team is full of injuries, and he is still holding it down in the playoffs. Can he hold it down against the Thunder in the next round?
Mike, that was a weak-ass joke, first and foremost. But LeBron James is older than you and still doing it.
Yeah, well, I'm
been older than me. You've been older than me my whole life, bro.
Yeah, but he's still playing, and
He being older than me. He being older than me, bro. That's all right. Don't even trip. But it's good though. But 19.5, yeah, he going more.
So more or less than 19.5 points, you're gonna say more?
He going more for sure.
Thank you to our good friends at PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. The regular season is wrapped, and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoop action than PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on PrizePicks. So don't pass up your next shot with PrizePicks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5.
And don't miss out on the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals sweepstakes. Pick live squares during the NBA playoff, and you could win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game already in progress.
Playoff basketball, we love this time of the year.
It's the Knicks, baby. Jalen Brunson and that dog Josh Hart. More points, more threes, more rebounds for Josh. You know what I'm talking about?
PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. That's a great deal.
Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code GetGot to get $50 in lineups. You play your first 5 in lineups. That's code GetGot to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the MB Hey.
You guys know I took a lot of hits back in my day trying to block from a running back beast mode.
Hey, Mike, and you did that. I did too. Trying to run through the defenders. A lot of times I went beast mode and broke through. Other times, not so much.
My kid's going through it now too as he learns the game. The difference is now there's a lot more research about the impact of brain injuries and what you can do to help reduce them, which is why I'm so excited to talk about our next partner, Q-Collar.
Q-Collar, baby.
The Q-Collar is a revolutionary product that is the only FDA-approved device in its category to help protect the brain from the effects of impacts during sports. There is truly nothing else like this on the market.
At this point, you might be thinking, isn't this why you wear a helmet? Well, helmet protects the head. Q-Collar help protects the brain. You are probably wondering how Q-Collar works. Mike, tell them.
How Q-Collar works is simple. The Q-Collar applies light pressure to the neck, slightly increasing blood volume to the skull, which helps reduce brain movement during impacts. And the Q-Collar is backed by 25 plus peer-reviewed independent research studies. So it's science you can trust. Think about it like a seatbelt for your brain.
Damn, I wish I had that back in my playing days. So when you are getting your family ready for next season, think helmet, mouthpiece, and Q-Collar. Head to Q30.com/GetGot and use code GetGot for a free sleeve with your order. Once again, that's Q30.com/GetGot for your free sleeve, available in 15 colors with your order.
You know what, JB? I'm glad you say that, man, because in the NIL world now, it does seem like most of the player-coaches relationships now are more transactional as opposed to, I really just you. You know what I'm saying? How has NIL and money changed what you've seen in college football so far?
The worst thing I've ever seen. And I'm all for the kids getting paid. Don't get it twisted. Ed O'Bannon, my high school teammate, was the reason that, the kids started getting from the video game back in the day. And here's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we all are cheeser boys together. Here's the thing. He was older than me. Charles was my age. But pay to play is what it is. It ain't name, image, and likeness. If it was name, image, and likeness, then every Marshawn Lynch jersey ever sold at Cal, he should be getting broke off right now. And Johnny Manziel at A&M, he should be getting broke off. That's name, image, and likeness. If you recruit me and I go there and I sell out the student store in Berkeley, that should be me. That's name, image, and likeness. And if you ain't that, then you ain't that much. You get second fiddle. You get the pay that you can get. If you get a Cadillac dealership money, whatever, T-Mobile, whatever. Nowadays, now we've raised the bar, so everyone thinks they belong in 5-star money territory. They don't.
And that's not it.
That's not it.
And you ask Sark. I'm sure you asked Sark. I've talked to these dudes about. It's different in locker room because if I'm cussing out Marshawn Lynch, and then the second string running back is looking over here like, wait up now, I don't get shit for this, and I got to take this ass ripping too. And I'm only making $200, it changes the dynamic. Now that cat thinks there's grass is greener. I'm entering the portal. I'm out. And now you got 50 or 100 cats in there on different wavelengths. And you can't really do what you did as a coach in fairness either, to your point about, this whole thing about relationships. It's harder for the coach to build one too, though. Because
as a coach with knowing that, how do you, I don't want to say contain that, but then how do you coach in a situation like that? Now, I know you was talking about coaching and being a father and a leader, but when you got that situation on your hand, how do you deal with that? Or is that why your ass got out of there?
That's what my ass right here. First of all, I choked one of these badass kids. First of all, number one. Number two, I don't know if you can do it anymore, dog. Because that's why you see Chip Kelly leaving a Power 4 head job and go be a coordinator. He left UCLA to be a coordinator at Ohio State. He's like, I don't want no more. Hafley, Boston College head coach, left to go be an NFL DC. It might be a step up as far as a level, but it ain't a step up as far as like, you never seen cats leaving head jobs in Power 4 to go be a coordinator somewhere. You seen old boy in Northern Illinois. He bounced to go be a player personnel guy in the league from a head coach. Like, these cats don't want to do it no more. That's why I think Coach K got out. Of course, Coach Saban. That's why I think Urban won't go back. I think you're seeing a lot of guys get out of it. I think you're seeing a lot of dudes get out of it because there is no more relationship building. I'm surprised Coach Cal in the hoops game and a lot of these other dudes. That's why Jay Wright got out of Villanova. I think the Coach Cal and the other guys are hanging on. Coach Pitino, they're hanging on and they're still doing it their way. But once it becomes straight transactional only, I think you'll see them guys be the next ones out. Like, I think that it's getting younger because the coaches are younger, but it's also the coaches that are younger are also homies. They think that they homies. That's why we're failing these kids right now. There is no more hierarchy. Now it's all transactional, so everybody's on the same level. These kids calling these cats by first name, and man,
bro.
Your ass.
No respect. No, he's right.
How far out do you think it is before it's just all transactional? But then how I look at it is like a lot of these coaches that's growing up in it, like this is their norm though. This is what is
now they know, yeah.
Into. You know what
That's what they know. Yeah.
They're gonna have to get a salary cap. They're gonna have to calm this down because again, you got kids transferring every year.
Every year.
They're literally just pimping college football. You see what I'm saying?
Everything.
And I look at it. And I look at the entire NCAA, man, and like I said, they're gonna have to get a cap to it. They're gonna have to get a CBA, all of that. I think it's coming in the next few years. To me, that excuse me.
In some states they are, but I heard down in the South somewhere they cut all taxes out.
Like it's getting to be. See, I got arguments. People want to make it okay. Let's turn it into a union. Let's make them employees. Go ahead. Do they get bereavement pay? Do they get sick days? Do they get,
you gotta think about
you
all
know
of
what I'm
that.
saying? Now you open another can of worms. Like, so now they don't have to show up to practice because they employ you. Like, they don't want to come to work. Like, they call in. Well, I mean, see, we're barking. This is college,
right,
dog.
Coach, could you imagine that? Coach, could you imagine that? Getting a call on game day. Hey, Coach, I'm gonna need my sick pay. I ain't coming in.
I ain't coming in, but you gotta pay me
I
anyway.
ain't coming in today, but I'm gonna need my issue though.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. Think about where it's headed. We've turned college into something that we never thought it would be. Like, this is NFL. The 49ers just drafted, and he's got older in the draft.
Yeah, they're old as hell right now.
No, they got older.
Yeah,
they got two 25-year-olds they drafted. Like, the running back they drafted is 5 years younger than CMC.
So, and Money, we talked about this before. You know how high school and middle school kids will fail on purpose just to be older and genetically more dominant so they can ball
Birth
out?
certificate change, man.
Yeah, that's what's happening. It's filtering all the way up to college.
Remember the whole reclassification?
Yes, reclassification.
High school doing that. Cali, we've been doing it in Cali for a while, but now we're taking the full advantage of it. Like,
you know what it was like in Pop Warner when you had the older lighters. If you was a year older, but you weighed less than you could play with the younger. Now it's like, I don't know, but you think Mike could have played for you?
Who?
Mike Robb. You think he could have played for you? Now, mind you, look, let me give you a little history on Mike. He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
And he a little bit, you know what I mean, a little sensitive when it comes to if you raise your voice. And he's a little sensitive. And he's argumentative. See what I mean? He's doing it right there. And as a quarterback, as the leader of your team, do you think you could have got behind Mike and think he could have been, you feel me, those season 3 and 4 last chance you quarterback?
Well, look who I had, dog. Man. I had Malik Henry, dogs. Look at who I had. I had the best quarterback in the country, but he couldn't get his own way on the field. So it ain't nothing new to me. Here's the thing. So you saying Mike's uncoachable?
That's what he's trying to say.
Look, before he turned into, you feel me, special teams All-American and a head busting fullback, you know what I mean? He was quarterbackish, like prima donna, what they calling him, diva-ish. He was like kind of, you know what I mean?
All the youngsters played quarterback as a youngster. Huh? All the good athletes, they put him at quarterback and see what happened.
Yeah. Because this came on, we had Vince Young on there. And this, Vince, me and you, we was at the top of the game when we was playing. And I was like, whoa, slow down.
I said we.
Yeah, man.
He's lying. Coach, he's lying. I didn't say it like that.
How'd you say it then, my boy?
But I did put myself in the category because, look, we can all look back 20 years and say, oh, wow, Vince Young, hey, and he was, right? Yeah. But in the moment, when we were all back in 2005, we were all being talked about the same way. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I said.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I said, Beast Mode.
Shut up, bro. Hey, Coach, I just want to know if they would have cut the cameras on. I mean, I would have turned the tube on, and I seen Mike back there at quarterback. Would that been one of them ones you had to like?
Yeah.
Let your nuts drop.
Yeah.
On 2 hands, we up here with it.
Yeah. Let your
man,
nuts hang.
Yeah. Man, I like your style, man. Yo, get in the. I mean, all my high school coaches was like that, and I think, you feel me, though, that's what really helped me. Yeah, I mean, be able to look at coaching from a different level. But, I also, ran across Coach Beam, too. I'm not sure your relationship with him.
Yeah, we knew each other.
Yeah, but y'all never got down against each other?
Nah, he was out in Cali. I was in Cali, Southern Cali, for all of my years before I went back to Kansas and coached on the TV. But I was a Southern Cali, SoCal, NorCal, Juco. So there's 72 Jucos in Cali, and there's only 71 in the rest of the United States combined.
God
So we got more JUCOs in Cali, but it's split 36-36, SoCal, NorCal. So what happens is NorCal has its own thing, SoCal has its own thing. And now just recently did they start playing SoCal, NorCal in the Natty for the California state title. And so that just started not too long ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago, it just started. So we never used to see each other. We never even crossed face. All we would see was the rankings. They'd have San Francisco City, a Chabot, whatever schools were at the time, Modesto, whatever the schools were balling. And then we look it down here, and then we always talking that, oh man, why we can't play San Francisco? Why we can't play whoop-de-whoop? So it was just one of those things. But that's not too old, so we never got to see each other. And then I was in Kansas when he was and then they followed
when he was at
Laney. Yeah, Laney. They followed him after my year. Yeah. Unfortunate, crazy.
Yeah, it was.
You know
rest in peace, my boy.
Yeah, rest in peace. Unfortunate. All the kids we help, regardless of who, agree, disagree, whatever. Bottom line, JUCO is we're a commuter school, and I think JUCO coaches are one of one. Like, we got kids that no one else wants, and we love on them the same way, regardless if they lie to our face, steal from us, cheat, sneak, all this do. All our job is to still believe in them and get them to where they couldn't get themselves. And eventually you got to cut ties, you got to do that. But that's why they called it Last Chance U, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, man, that's what he was doing in JUCO. That's what I do. That's what we all did in JUCO. And there's so many great. I think 28% of the league at one point was JUCO products. I don't think JUCO gets enough recognition.
Well, that's what I was going to. That's what I was going to ask you, man. Like
28%.
It's a different world. JUCO, a different world. Well, before we got on, I told you my brother went to Montgomery Junior College over here on the East Coast. If you had to describe junior college or JUCO football to somebody that never seen it before, how would you describe it?
Football jail. You got to get out. You got to get out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out. You got to get out. That's what it is. Football jail. Get the fuck out.
23-1.
You can't get out. Yeah. If you
23-1 lockdown.
Yeah, no, can you get out? Can you get out this motherfucker? It's the bottom line. See, a lot of cats, what the number dramatically has dropped from that percentage because JUCO has imploded. Not only talent-wise nationally, but the fact that there's the portal existing, that people rather sit in that portal now instead of go JUCO because now they're above JUCO because there's no big money in JUCO. There's no resources in JUCO. There's no NIL money. So these cats will get kicked out of a school. When growing up for us three, we get kicked out of an Alabama or wherever. Cam Newton, right? Yeah. I recruited Cam at Compton. That's why I had him on the show. We talked about when I recruited him years ago. He got rehabbed. Regardless of what you see, he got rehabilitation at a JUCO. Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen. I mean, the list goes on and on. People don't realize John Madden is a JUCO legend.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, think about all the legends that went through JUCO. Warren Moon. All these different cats that went through JUCO that no one really talks about. And then what happens is they got rehab, they matured. Whatever they did, had to go through that process. They did it at JUCO. Without JUCO, they're probably not even thought of. You don't even see or remember or hear about these guys because they're either A, weren't qualified academically, B, were what I call a bird. So right, they did some stupid shit. And then we got them right. Or C, they didn't have the film or they weren't mature enough. They needed a year around some grown folks. And then they went to Alabama, Georgia, and success story. Those are the three types of kids we get in JUCO. What happened is we're not getting that no more, dog. And now they're sitting in a portal in a safe haven in this protected area thinking that, I'm gonna get called on. Somebody's gonna need me. And now you got 10,000 cats in the portal. That ain't good for football, dog. That ain't good for development. The blood life is being lost right now. I'm just telling you. Not only high school, but JUCO. Without the true blood life, I'm just telling you, I got a mathematical equation to this. I've been talking about it for 5 years. 3 more years left, and the numbers will run out. You eventually have to go back to high school and JUCO. You're going to run out. Because just think about it. Let's just put 131 D1s on a 100-man roster. Do the math on that. Mm-hmm. You come up with a number, and you can sit in the portal for about 10 years and recycle those same numbers. After that, dog, you're running out of high school in Juco blood life. You're not going to have new talent. It's going to run thin.
Well, Coach,
The
to that
Hunger
end,
Games.
but to that end, I
Hunger
don't
Games.
I don't think any truly successful collegiate program can survive long term without being invested in high school recruiting.
Hell no.
That has to be your life. But just like in NFL, the draft has to be your lifeblood. You just can't free agency every damn year and not be building anything. You see what I'm saying?
And that's why the NFL is hurting, in my opinion. Not to cut you off. That's why I think NFL's hurting. You're getting 25-year-olds now as a rookie.
I agree with you.
26, 27.
And they're paid. They're paid.
Already paid.
They're not as hungry
Hell no.
as it was when we came in.
Hey, I want to ask you guys something. Let me ask you. I've been saying this for a long time, and Smitty on my show is like, no. The investment is not the same, dog. I don't give a, especially if you're from the hood, and I got $10 million thrown at me at 19 years old, and I ain't never seen it.
I wasn't ready for it.
I'm not going to work out every day like me and Marshawn ready to go. We're about to go grind and run in the running back room at Cal, who I knew Marshawn's coach very well, Ron Gould, a good friend of mine. I'm trying to hold on. So, hey, you can say what you want. He had dogs. Y'all had dogs, though.
Hey, he had.
I did have some dogs in that backfield, bro.
He had a particular way about it. And, I'm thankful for him. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, I already know what you about to say. Don't worry about nothing. WPS. But listen, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is, y'all have you had to come to work every day. You wasn't gonna miss a workout. You wasn't gonna miss a day and think somebody else. Because we had a JUCO kid out of College of the Canyons here in JUCO that went up there, Arrington.
Yeah, JJ.
JJ. All them dudes.
2,000 yards.
Hell yeah. Every year. Yeah. Every year you had somebody coming out of Cal was running back you for a long time. So nowadays, look at the body types. That's the question I want to ask y'all. There's no way you can tell me looking across the NFL or college that the body types are the same. I'm talking about from quarterback to D-line to running back. Little frail, and they paid. And you wonder why we got so many soft tissue injuries, so many injuries, so many all this other. They're not invested, dog. If I could take the homies in my to Dubai in the off season, in college, I'm gonna work out the same. Get the out of here. There's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Nope.
You can't sell me on it. The investment's gone, dog. The investment's gone. The money was the hunger, and that was making it to the league, not in college.
I completely agree with you, Coach.
And now, high school.
And
high school now, yeah.
They making it in high school now.
Well, now there's kids that would have never made it to the money. They're getting their NFL money in college. They're basically using the college experience. And they don't want to play football for real.
Couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Man, I agree with you on that. Body types are changing. I do think it starts because the National Football League has changed its rules over the years and gotten the physicality out of it. It's still there.
The non-carrying assholes of America, not NCAA.
They're getting the physicality out of it, and I think it's because of all the lawsuits they didn't want,
That is.
Legal,
but it's crazy.
Lawsuits.
They the judge, jury, and executioner for so long.
Yep.
And they keep wanting to make this money, and they keep maneuvering the rules. Can't buy a cat a hamburger. Fucking struggling, didn't get financial aid. I can't buy him a hamburger. I get fined and suspended. But now you can give him a 7th year, 8th year, 9th year. You can have $150,000 recruiting day for Arch Manning, but I can't buy the homie in the hood a burger. Man, the Mannings already got money.
Well,
that's crazy, man.
They changed the rules for certain people. You know how that go, man. You know how that go. Man.
They don't want those conversations.
Yeah,
they need them though.
They need them.
We do.
Hey,
they need them though.
Hey, the truth has no emotion, and it don't matter who says it, dog. The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you even talk about it, like Coach Gould, like before that, I mean, it was a different type of accountability.
Yeah.
Like, I came from when I got the Cal, I came from the get your ass up and what the f doing? No, we ain't doing that soft ass. And then when I got up underneath him, and it was different. It was different.
More business,
it was different. Hey, look, check this out.
Yeah.
Meetings start at 8. I'm gonna need you to be here at 7:30.
Yeah.
That kind of Like, yeah, I don't know about that. And then when you don't show up, now you got a 6:30.
Yeah.
But that 6:30 start at 6:30 though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So but I needed all of that though.
We needed it, and here's the cold part: we did it for no money. Think about what they're doing. Think about what they're doing and being allowed to do with money. That's the
hunger though. That's when you talk about the hunger and talk about the work being put in, the preparation and all of that matter. Like now I get it to where, I got a couple guys that coach and they like, man, they just don't know nothing.
Nah, they don't. And sometimes, dog, we only know what we know and don't know what we don't know. That's the unfortunate part. And you either coach it or allow it. You coach it or allow it.
Well, who you put that on though? Because you get to D1 college and you feel me, you can't, tell your coach what a cover 2 is. Like,
can't get on the board, can't do nothing. Because they're not being coached in high school. They're not being coached in high school at all.
But I'm a 5-star recruit, coach.
5-star.
But I'm a 5-star recruit, coach.
Stars get coaches fired. That's number one. We've been saying that for a long time.
The stars.
Now you're paying them. Now you're paying. You're paying off a dude what we think he's worth, not what he's proven. Like, that's crazy to me. Like,
it's the best.
I would make him earn everything. If I was a commissioner, I'm making you earn the check first.
So I remember when we had our CBA meetings, and they was talking about the OGs, and that's where I think a lot of the conflict came between the older players and the younger players, because you got the older players talking about, well, hold on, you gonna guarantee this? No work in. You're going to guarantee them a contract and the money when I've been putting in work and I still got to fight and claw.
And now these young wear helmet condoms at practice?
Yeah, that's... See, that's what you would have been dealing with Mike, man.
Oh, yeah, dog.
Coach, I can't practice today. I forgot my condom out.
Helmet condom on is don't want to tackle.
They go back to them damn lawsuits, man.
Yeah,
lawsuits. The NFL is not going to allow lawsuits to mess them up anymore. They're going to allow the lawsuits to actually run the game.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't know, dog. I don't know if you can fit. I don't know if you get the pace back in the tube in this thing. It might be a wrap. Like, seriously, because think about it. These kids are allowed to be late, miss every excuse in the book now not to show up, and still getting paid crazy money. That's the part that's got to be pulling the hair out of coaches' heads. Like, there's no way I can't. What can I really do? And then if I yell at you, cuss you out, sit you, you're in the portal.
You're in the portal.
So how do you hold accountability to that?
Man, they got to change the rules from the higher ups, or there is no hierarchy.
There is no accountability.
The kids and the coaches now, the kids think they're the same as the coach.
Because they make more than them.
Yeah. They especially making more than assistants and that. So how can an assistant coach you? And you look over there like, I make more than you.
That's when you got to bring somebody in that's like we was talking about earlier, that got it in them. Because then all of that don't matter. Now it's just straight ism that I'm giving you. Now, if you can't respect that, then it's almost to the point where it's like, nah, you just don't want it. But
look what you're getting. Yeah, I feel you. You're getting guys, though, that are 25 getting drafted and retiring at 27. Look, 30 guys in the last 3 years. 30.
With $10 million in the bank, with real money in the bank. Right?
Yeah, 30 have already retired at 27 or less. 30 draft picks in the last 3 years have retired under the age of 27 after being drafted. They're only playing 2 or 3 years in the league. Look at Chicago Bears center just left after 4 years. Like, I'm just telling you, you can't tell me if you're paying them as young kids, why are they really going to play for 10 years anymore?
Well, they won't. I told Troy Vincent that.
So that love for the game is gone. That's
gone.
Gone. Well, see, I love to play football.
Yeah.
Like, I love to play
but not everybody, money. And if you got $10 million in cash in the bank, and I ain't talking about in assets, I'm talking about in cash, liquid.
Yeah.
It makes it hard for a 22-year-old to go get up and go lift weights and do all that.
Man, you know what's crazy is I was just talking to, I forgot which guy I was talking to, and I'm like, do y'all even get up after practice and kick it with each other no more?
Nah.
Like, I just go to the house, and most of them they play the game.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, well, see, man, the technology and the internet made that easy too. 'Cause you can just I know we used to go outside, Mike.
Yeah, play.
But I used to go outside. You feel me? I'm trying to knock it. I'm trying to go holler at them. Like, what's up? What we doing? But now you just get on your DM. And it's like mail order bride. You feel me?
Hey, dog, think about it. Think about this. In America alone, just facts, real facts. We got more fitness facilities in America than any other country. And we got more vitamin shops than any other country. We're the fattest.
The biggest on the planet.
Most obese in the world. Because we don't chase pussy no more. That's why we out here fucking. Hey, dog, look at all these around here, dog. These feminine and shit. You see these playing volleyball, that zesty. I'm just telling you, dog. It's wild, homie.
Nah, see, look. What they need to do is next year.
Goodness.
I mean, later this year, we all need to take a trip down to Talladega Nights.
Let's do it
and see if we can shake some up. Because I'm telling you, that's a. Ooh. But no,
it was like that money.
No, it is like crazy. Think about it.
They don't even get together. But when you got that type of like, I mean, I know for us, like Monday through Sunday, we trying to figure it out. Hey, we finna meet over there. We finna meet up. Hey, we going outside, even if it's just to the restaurant. You feel me though? To sit down and break bread. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling what we gonna turn up in that. Feel me?
Nope.
But now it's like, nah, everybody just say they go home and
they might be on OnlyFans. Your teammate might be selling feet pics on OnlyFans. You might be
on Feet Finder.
Yeah, you might come back to practice like, homie, my girl told me you had some feet. You showing your feet on OnlyFans, homie?
Man, look, man, I would have told her for sure. Hey, come with me, man. I'll take y'all down a trip down here, down E14. We gonna slide down. Slide down the blade. I'm gonna have you bounce out. You spit your best ism and see if you can come home with some pud though. But that's
nah. They do this. What's your Instagram?
That's it.
These don't even know for it. They don't even ask you for your number. Why would you not get the number but ask for the Instagram?
Ask for the IG, but won't call her and talk to her.
Dog.
With Messenger though.
Dog, we so feminine. It's so upside down. The world's upside down.
No, it's just easier. But you gotta that was our like our era. Bounce out. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Well, I'm trying.
Mouthpiece.
Let me get that. Yeah. But now they made it so easy. But the thing is, because I'll be outside a little bit. That's how they rock. But when you see it, it's like, hold on, did baby just rock it? Hey, check it out. Hey, come here. Hold on for a second. What you just say?
Yeah.
What you? Nah, hell no. Let me get your. Hey, I'm gonna come pull up.
The game,
all that texting and all that. I'm gonna come pull up. What's happening?
The games.
But see, money. That's in you. That's who you are because you grew up in a different era. A lot of these kids.
But I'm saying this is their era now. I mean, you know.
You got to think. Some of these kids have had screens their entire life. We remember life without screens.
Yeah, dog. We got to coach it or allow it. We allowing a lot of AI thing gonna be the end of everything, though.
Bro, you ain't gonna know what's real or what's fake. You just
I'm already like, hell no, I can't believe I get God every day. I'm old now. I'm old school. I'm 50 now. I get God every day. My Smitty be clowning me like, I'm like,
that's it. Hold on, you didn't try to knock the AI?
Yeah. No. I didn't do no Matt Barnes. I go on Matt Barnes.
I go on Matt's show. Get off my dog back, man.
No, I'm cool with Matt. I go on Matt's show all the time.
They got the good kind too.
I ain't got caught with no AI. I got caught on the other. I'm talking about like a fake video thinking it's real just on a GP video.
Oh, okay.
Nah. I don't know about the AI, bitch. I don't know how to do that.
They got some, man, I ain't gonna hold. They got some good ones on there though. Like, damn.
What do you mean? AI, what do you mean? Like,
they make her up. They make her up.
I didn't know
she got ass, she got titties.
Nah.
Bad too. Doing
it
everything.
Ain't real.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The 42 fake.
So wait, what? So you actually are talking to them, and then you're supposed to pull up, and then
I don't know what they doing with them. I'm just saying you can see them for sure, and it's the pick of the litter too. But I don't know, like man, you got these who having relationships
pick of the litter, and they fake.
Pick of the litter.
They have relationship online. Never meet them though. Never met them.
You any kind you want, bro.
They fake.
Man, I'll go to some of these meetings with these like with all these technology people, and they different.
AI,
But
yeah, oh
they
yeah.
they have like relationships with these AI, and they have bots and all that kind of shit. Like,
So
yeah,
wait,
because they don't have no
crazy. But
friends,
hold
bro.
on. How you have a relationship? So
They ain't got no friends.
you ain't.
they bots, man. They got
No, they
you feel me
not.
though? They get to pick
What are you talking about?
they flesh tone if they wanted a little more firmer, fluffier. You feel me? What size titties
But
they
there's
want?
no actual contact. It's all on the
No,
screen.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
no,
Where the
Mike.
contact?
I
It's
don't
all
know,
on the
man.
screen.
Hey, if you just sit down and listen for a minute, man, you'll hear a lot of shit, boy.
We upside down, dog. We upside down. We setting our kids up for
Right.
fail like a.
Man,
Right,
I'm telling
Coach.
you.
I agree.
And
I
what's
agree with
crazy,
you,
and the
man.
craziest part to all of that is this is their norm.
I know.
That's what's
Exactly.
is
And all they
it's
know.
their norm.
Yeah.
And they
All they
like
know.
you said, they set up to believe in fake. And then if you get somebody to tell them the truth, they offended by that.
Oh, bad.
Yep.
They mad as hell. They
You're
want to cancel you.
offended.
Yeah, you canceled. You cooked. Like they want to get rid of you right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't say nothing, dog, that they don't like or agree with.
Yeah,
me
man,
ask
that's
you this.
hard though, especially
Let
in
me-
our
Let me
In
ask you
sports
this.
too. You think
Coach.
about it, sports
in
number
sports
one.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying in our field, that's damn.
Sports is. Okay, look. UConn played Michigan for the Natty and men's hoops. The next day, 6 a.m, 10,000 Portal kids. Think about that.
Yeah.
1,000 men's basketball players, 1,000 right after the game. 1,000 kids after the Natty are in the portal that next day. 10,000 total. Softball, girls hoops, men's hoops, soccer,
That's
all
crazy,
the sports.
bro.
10,000 in the portal all the time.
But
It's
you know what's
crazy.
what's crazy is I remember when we was in
Creative.
high school and they say like the percentage of you going to the NFL was like
1%. Yeah.
1%, right? And then when I
1.6.
think about just that 1% back then and now how many people you got in the world and how many people are into sports,
Yeah.
what does that look like now? And for everybody going for that 1%, like where are the rest of these people at?
Dog,
So-
I tell these kids every day, there's only 6,500 high schools in America that play 11-man football in 50 states. do the math. It's right around 1 million kids, right? If think about it, you're not only competing when I go speak to these players, you're not competing against the quarterback on your team. You're competing against 6,500 high school kids in America. So if the eye in the sky don't lie, number one, we're here to recruit you because the eye in the sky. But if your grades is and you got this, and this, and the third, and some other we taking the next cat. Like these
You
cats
don't
don't
even give
realize.
yourself a chance.
Yeah, the slot is like this. They don't even understand. Like
So
that's why
that's where with me and Mike both we got foundations, and that's why I push this education to my kids like a. Now they see me and they like, oh, you played in the NFL and I'm like, but yeah, the thing is, I'm probably that 1% of people that got that opportunity. But then when I started showing them the clues and not the clues, but the facts to this is some other shit that's going on that maybe you might want to look into. A lot of them be hurt, but then that's where you talk about telling them the truth. Like now it get to a point where I'm fighting against, oh, you don't believe in me.
yeah,
But now
yeah.
I just want you to open your eyes up to, hey, you know what? Athletics is one lane. Education and you feel me though, even a trade. Like the thing is, I don't
Trade
just
is now
want,
the new thing.
yeah, I don't want to just see you be a successful. I want to see you be a successful person. But even
And
just having to explain that to him, that be a fight sometimes.
Oh, it is a fight, and because you know why? Because money talk.
Well, and they all got Instagram. Instagram doesn't show nobody's bad days, so they're all chasing.
Yeah, you're right. The Instagram and the social media. The number one reason kids are transferring, it ain't because they getting cussed out by the coach. It ain't nothing else. It's you two were 5-star high school recruits at the same high school. And you left there. One went to LSU, one went to Bama. The Bama kid redshirted, and then Marshawn started at LSU. And they're both the same in high school. What happens is what? Instagram. Rob, you ain't good enough to start, and Marshawn started. Peer pressure is the point I'm making. Peer pressure is the number one cause for transfers because of the social media and the hoopla that goes on about Oh, you didn't play. You clown. You garbage. Marshawn playing, you not. That's number one. I know firsthand. That's the number one cause. Now you compile that with money on top of that, and now you see it 10 times fold how many people are transferring at an all-time clip. And that's the thing that we don't understand. We can't get the genie back in the bottle, in my opinion. It's gone too far. Like, I don't know if we'll ever get it back. And that's the problem is when you guys talk about education, that's all the things we ever had. Because I'll tell these kids every day, I told them on Last Chance too, this piece of paper that the degree is printed on, you might as well wipe your ass with it. It ain't worth. It's a waste of money. Number one cause of debt in America, student loans. We all know the game. But you got to get it to play the game, especially if you're from the hood, to even get in the door, to get an opportunity. So I used to push to get the degree. Nowadays, these coaches ain't pushing to get the degree, Marshawn. He's paying you. They're going to 5-6 schools in 5 years.
Because they know the coaches know they probably only got 8 months with you.
And I want to know what degree does it say. What does the degree say, though? Does it say LSU, Florida, Oklahoma, Cal? I mean, 6 schools. Like, they don't even have a degree at the end of all this. Like, it's a slap in the face, dog. We need to say, you know what we need to do? Make the kids pay for their degree. Y'all say you grown. You want to be grown. We're paying you $5 million. Pay for your degree now.
That would
if we want to change the game, you want to change the game. I mean, I'm just saying.
That would definitely change the game.
Hey, because, dog, they going from school to school to school to school, sitting in the portal, and I'm paying for it as the coach who signed them. I'm paying for you while you're in that portal.
Is that right?
Yeah. And so now,
hold on, they don't cut ties once they get in that portal?
Well, no,
because he's still under. So the NCAA rule when we grew up was 10 semesters, 5 years. If you sign a scholarship, a LOI, a letter of intent, we had 10 semesters, 5 years, whatever came first, right?
Well, I had to sign my every year. I don't know about y'all. I signed my scholarship.
You re-sign to get paid. You resign, but the school academically, they owe you 10 semesters.
Yep.
So. But football scholarship, they re-up you, right? And they may adjust your based on performance, whatever. Nowadays, you're sitting in a portal, sitting around, and now what am I doing? Is that holding up a slot for me? Because right now, now they went from 100 to 96 to 85, back to 85 scholarship. Now they're talking about getting rid of walk-ons. Think about what they're doing. All this trying to do. NCAA again. The judge, jury, and executioner, NCAA, non-caring assholes of America, is at the end of the day care about themselves. They don't give a They'd rather have 85 scholarships and get rid of walk-ons. Guess what? The school eats a lot of that walk-on money up. They got to pay at the end of the day. The NCAA is they're not trying to pay nobody out. They just want to bring it all in. So it's a cold game. And then Title IX and all that. People don't realize what Title IX really is. They don't realize it's not just a man-girl thing. It's a dollar-for-dollar match.
Yeah, I was going to say, break that down for us there.
Yeah. They don't understand. So every dollar I spend on the man side, I got to spend on the woman side in college. And let's just keep it real. Football is king. Cash cow, everything you think about. Football makes the libraries on our campus, the math labs, all that. Without football, half ain't even on the campus. Right. Number one. So there is no women's sport. So what you see is, what do you see? A lot of ADs eliminate certain sports so they can try to shrink this thing. Oh, we eliminated women's softball, so therefore we got to eliminate men's soccer.
So the budget
or badminton, some sport that nobody gives a fuck about, right? And that's why cheer is a club, not a sport. Cheer is not a sport, because if it was a women's sport, then you would have to match those dollars on the men's side, and you don't have the numbers don't equate. We got 100 plus on football team every school, 100 plus on football alone. There ain't no other sport like that in any sport, regardless men or women. So not even track. So if you do all the math, you got to match the dollar for dollar, and a lot of dollars aren't being matched. So Title IX is getting skewed. It's getting all thrown around right now. So now you have to match those dollars, and you're finding a lot of smaller schools eliminating sports because they just don't have that many. Unless you're LSU, a Cal. Look at Cal. What they're doing right now, they're cutting admin costs. They're cutting a bunch of administrators out because they can't pay them. Like, marketers, social media, all those extra guys you see in the SEC.
They just bring them in as interns.
Now they're GAs. They was paying them. Now they can't pay them. So, man, I'm just telling you, it's a bigger picture. I don't think people realize. I don't know how long this can last. I don't think it's sustainable at all. I don't think this current model, and I think it's going to bite you in the ass, and that's when it's going to get real. You know why? Because now Rob, Marshawn, JB been getting paid. Now the little homie is saying, we don't get paid no more?
Yep.
Think about it. It's going to be crazy because now, okay, no more pay now. We're going back to the old ways. Yeah. You ain't going back to the old ways. You ain't going back to the old ways.
I can't go back to the Pell Grant money. I can't go back to the Pell Grant, dog.
No.
Man.
Financial aid, yeah.
Financial aid.
I can't go back to that.
Hey, I'm all for it. I want to teach these young real. I'm all for it, but they ain't doing it.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, that is over. They ain't gonna actually make them. What you mean? I actually gotta want to do this?
Yeah, I really gotta love football now.
I really gotta. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah,
So, Coach JB, do you think kids go to school to win a championship now?
Or that's it. Oh, to win it? You mean to win it? Transfer?
Do you think they're looking for a championship, or do you think
hell no? Hell no! It's a jersey swap era. Motherfucker just want to swap jersey after the game.
I like that.
Have you ever seen so many soft pussies in your life in football and basketball? Think about it. The NBA playoffs, again, sweep, and then, man, what's up, man? Back in our day, we walked up, we hot, we fish grease. It's cool to kick it. Let's kick it. I'll see you in Cabo. Woo woo, bam. Dog, we want to change jerseys. We want to get our jersey signed now in the middle of the goddamn game. I'll tolerate you. If we homies, I'll holler at you after the season, but I'm trying to get that. These cats don't care about winning no more, dog. It's money, money, money. Give me the money and let me transfer as many times. Glorification. Instant gratification is number one. Instant gratification. And there is no more, results-oriented business. This ain't a results-oriented business no more. It is a monetary business. And how many dollars can you give me?
It's capitalism,
and
baby.
it's
capitalism.
It's a situation because, I mean, you look at the eras and that's exactly what this is right now. Everything is like that. Everything, every conversation that you have with an individual is almost transactional.
Everybody.
I agree.
Like I was just saying, like, I really love to play football. Like, I remember it was at a point in time, early in my career, and I'm like, you know what? I love this. I'll do this. I would pay to play this. And I had a veteran tell me, shut your dumb ass up. Please. Man, you better get this thinking while you can. I say, well, I'm just saying, I really hey, don't let nobody else hear you say that.
Don't let hype you up. Yeah.
You think that in your head, keep that. But you know what? I could tell it's true because of the way that you run. So you keep that as your mindset, but when it come time to you getting your issue, you go get your issue, but keep that as your fuel. Because if you got a mindset and a mentality like that, you won't get put on the back burner. And then, I played 13 years. Every year, they bring in another running back to replace me. So having that mindset, that changed the way that I thought, the way that I prepared, the way that I played. But now,
let me ask you this. Now, multiply that. How bad do you think it is for the coach with the same mindset? If we love coaching, that we played, most of us played, then we go coach. We love coaching, dog. I'm talking to every coach I know. You just had one on your show. Man, if they could go to Walmart and make the same money, they'd be at Walmart. Fact. They don't want to coach no more. They don't want to coach more because it ain't about coaching no more. It ain't about teaching or getting a kid from not going to rob a bank or crashing a car or doing stupid shit more, which we grew up teaching, dog. Ball. Stay alive. Let's get your ass from point A to point B. Raise your daughter the right way or family or whatever. Nowadays, dog, it's about keeping you, begging you to stay so you don't transfer to school B, paying you, and then if coach yell at me, I'm out of here. How hard is it on the coach now to do that? Just having to pay you to keep you.
Man, we had that conversation with Sark too.
Yeah, dog. I'm telling you.
And he basically, what I took from what he said was basically you got to find creative ways to have conversations with individuals and knowing your guys. And I'm like, well, hold on. Wouldn't that make it hard? Like you was talking about, if you see a coach talking to RB1 a certain type of way and know that you got RB2 who a pussy, it's like
mentally weak. Yep.
How is that going to work? So I mean, it's a real situation, man. It's almost to the point where I look at it like I see one of somebody was telling me one of the running backs that got drafted just got 50 guarantee. I'm like, hell yeah.
Love.
That's
He
what top.
He the top runner. He's the top
already highest paid
already. But that shows the value of our position money. That shows how they feel about our position, because that's a rookie should not come
in as the highest paid running back in the league.
He's the highest paid
his
already.
Rookie contract, he's already the highest paid. Think about it.
Ooh, I
look at he ain't played it down. Ain't played it down. And I'm not gonna bring negativity. I'm not gonna put death on life, but I hope he plays healthy all year, every year. Because I'm gonna tell you in 3 years, the salary cap goes up to like $320 million or something. So if the Cardinals are macro this and saying, all right, in 3 years the salary cap's gonna go up anyway, 50 mil is a bargain.
No,
bro. Then it works out.
All what's gonna happen is the extra money gonna go to the quarterback. See, what we messed up in the last CBA, and y'all, we got into this earlier, but y'all we were talking and I didn't want to interrupt nobody. We got into this earlier. The way the CBA was, you were thinking, young guys getting paid, not getting to the older guys. Yeah, older guys did feel a certain type of way. But when we started slotting the rookies, all the extra money went to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why I said 5 years ago, 5 years ago, I was the only one to say it. I told everybody, I told Kirk Herbstreit and a bunch of different people on McAfee show, the quarterback needs to have its own salary cap. I'm just telling you, if you really want to fix it, quarterback has to have their own salary cap, and then you can have a competitive roster. Because right now, look at the backup quarterbacks. They're the ones winning more games than the starter that you paid $150 million to.
Well, I think a general manager is just gonna say to a coach, look, man, I'm only gonna pay your quarterback room this. I don't give what it is. I don't care how many guys in there, but quarterbacks get hurt just like every other position. Why would I pay that dude $300 million?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm just telling you. Yeah, exactly. And then the knock on running backs is I can get another running back in 3 years on a rookie deal. Not now though. Not in the first 3 slots, because you got to pay Love $50 million. But we know why the Cardinals took Love. In my opinion, it was to sell tickets. They got they're losing season ticket holders. Yeah, they don't have no jersey sales. Yeah,
of course it's the Celtics. Now, don't get me wrong. I think you can say what you want to about Mendoza, but could you imagine the Raiders selling a jersey that has the word Mendoza across the back?
Oh, yeah.
That thing gonna be the highest selling jersey in the National Football League.
Man, he better be Indiana Mendoza. That's who
you better hope he is. Does he even start? I don't think so. I think they do what they did.
I think he should redshirt this year. I think Kirk Cousins should play the entire season, barring a big injury. I'm talking about injury where Kirk just can't play. Because I think the adjustment is going to just be too much.
Yeah, that's just me ready talent-wise. Yeah,
that's just me personally, man. I think
they don't have the surroundings. It's not like he got drafted to like the Rams. Like he got no roster.
So, Coach, I'm glad you say that, because in my opinion, the number one overall guy is supposed to be and you ain't necessarily got to be genetic, but usually it's a genetically dominant guy to cover up the stink of how sorry the team is that's drafting you, because they're the number one pick.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Cam Newton, these guys were like genetically dominant guys. What is Mendoza's traits? And I know we hear processing, but to process, that means my receivers got to be good, my line got to be good, my back got to be good, stuff got to be right. And if stuff was right, we wouldn't have drafted one first overall. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm with you, dog. I'm with you 100%. I'm not knocking the kid hustle, and he won it all and got the Heisman. I just think it's the most watered down Heisman I've ever seen in my life.
Signetti won that. Signetti understands.
And think about it: 35 dudes from the same program he brought with him.
6-year guys.
That's not a hard transition. I want to see what Signetti keeps doing
without
his guys. Fernando being comfortable with the same guys. Nobody left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see how it goes. I'm not going to knock him because he won it and got it done. Congratulations to the young man, and it seems like a good kid and all that. But I don't want to cry baby. I don't want to cry baby at quarterback. Not for me. Not for me.
He is a good kid, man.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Nah,
especially from Raider fans. Them hard.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry we lost. Here, man.
They are, man.
It's results oriented, dog. We don't care about this. You getting paid on the 1st and 15th, just like us. that. Like, they need some roster. Without Brock Bowers, they need some weapons, like on offense. Like, and I like Genty, but they need O-line help. They got to get some secondary. At least they addressed, in my opinion, they addressed the holes in the secondary. They addressed some things, but they're rookies. So how good are they going to be? We got Mad Max over there. We already know that he's going to go all out, but Brock Bowers is a freak. But you don't really have no 1, 2, and 3 wideouts. You don't really have a lot, man. So it's interesting.
And my thing is, I think the scheme is going to be good. The outside zone scheme that Kubiak brings to everything. But even still, you need an offensive line to make that thing work. You got to get off the field. You got to get a young quarterback ample opportunities. That's meaning good defense gets more opportunities for the offense and get them in the ball and turn them over in the low red and get them. Defense is on the field all game, and a rookie's out there. Honestly, I think Kirk Cousins is gonna get it, and he ain't gonna be trying to get it, but give it back. I think he's gonna be all right.
Me too.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got.
But look, Coach JB, man, I would know we done had you on a while, man. Before we get you off, man, this is the Get Got Pod. A few years ago, me and Beast Mode did a interview. He famously said, I'm gonna get mine, but I'm gonna get mine more times than I get got.
Boy, you just butchered that.
I did butcher that one. I butchered it that time.
So what he's saying is, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got.
Okay, cool. I did butcher it this time. But Coach JB, has there ever been a time on the field where you got?
A time on the field?
I mean, you could tell us on the field or off the field. I mean, just whatever story you decide you want us to know.
We don't want to hear, but because you look like you was out there running around raw dog and everything, so
still do. Hey, Rubber, take all the feel away.
Oh my.
We all had some bad. Stop playing, Marshawn. We all had some bad pussy. We all had some badussi in this. You know damn well. I still don't get how they don't smell them. They goddamn self. I still don't get it. I still don't get it. They smell that. Dog, I don't know, man. It's maybe just get got, man. We've all got some type of way, but. These kids, man, unfortunately, I always had a thing. I told my coaches, don't ever trust one of these. Love on them, but don't ever trust one of these. They'll lie to you. They'll hurt your goddamn feelings. They'll hurt your soul. Don't ever trust them. And it took me years and years to understand that. So getting got by some of the kids you put all your heart and soul into, and they lie and they do things, and you're trying to get them to where they could not get themselves, but only them stop them from getting to where they want to get to. That's when you get got, because you feel like, hey, man, you trying to help your ass and you trying to get over on me. That's when you get got. That's the worst type of guy. That goes for, like I said, man, don't ever worry about getting stabbed in the back. But when you turn around and see who's holding a knife, you sometimes feel shocked. And that's when you get got by your best friend, your homies, whatever. It'd be fun. It's crazy too. I got my own whiskey and cigar line, Slapdick, of course. And you got homies that buying Ciroc and all this old shit. And I'm like, what's cracking on me? You ain't buying my shit.
Buy mine.
They ain't never buy your shit. They buying Jordans. You got a shoe line?
Yep.
They buy Jordans. You got your shoe line. But, that's how it is, man. Unfortunately, that's how it is.
Man, I respect it. I respect it, man. And I appreciate you coming to function with us today, man. Thank you.
Coach JB, welcome. Thank you for coming by the show, big dog.
Always, brother. Much love.
This has been a Playmaker production.